What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here, one more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, you know I had to touch this one. Mesus. White Lives Matter. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. As I like to say, we just spirits encased in human flesh, trying to figure out this thing called life. Not nearly as divided as the mainstream media tries to make it seem every day. Everybody and their mama enjoy some good music, so if you dig what you hear in this thing, share it far and wide. Let's get it.
Just another hit single, baby, batter up. Love it or hate it, everything I say is facts, bruh. So fall back, cuz Black Lives Matter, right? So why you mad at me when I say white lives matter, huh? Yeah, I said white lives matter, yo. I ain't with the chit-chat about this and that, bruh. So fall back, cuz Black Lives Matter, right? So why you mad at me when I say white lives matter, huh? Yeah. Oh no, Charlie in the mix again. Big ball, sorry you ain't fixing him. Big ball, but it isn't cause of privilege, cause I work my tail all like fitness chicks in the gym. Like a Kanye workout. They all said he crazy, look what Kanye worth now. Hey. White lives matter like Kanye's shirt, how? Sway, can you say I ain't earned my work? Wow. Underrated is an understatement. My skin and my wins both are unrelated. Call me racist, but won't come and say it.
Hey, in true life, with Kanye worth what? 8 billion right now? And I seen that he's planning to take the proceeds from the White Lives Matter shirts and actually donate it to the people of Black Lives Matter, because the whole organization has been a fraud. It's a Marxist organization, but you can go back and look at the civil rights movement, man. This gets deep. There's a book that everybody should read called Color, Communism, and Common Sense by Manning Johnson. The veil is up. We all understand that this is a part of a Marxist communist takeover, and they've been using Black America as the front line, but no more. The veil is up, and the truth shall set you free. Shout out, yay. White Lives Matter.
To my face, cause you scared I put hands on you, playing like a flagrant. How you gonna call me cracker? How you gonna shoot at cops but they can shoot back at you? How you gonna shout BLM and burn down half the city that you're living in and turn around and blame Mag? This ain't nothing, just another hit single.
And another thing we're gonna drop right here, St. Louis, Kansas City, Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit, Atlanta, they all have been run by Democrats for 60 years plus. As Malcolm X said, Democrats view Black America as political chumps. You should listen to the Bullet or the Ballot speech, 1964, Malcolm X, where he drops a lot of gems. History has been repeating itself, but that's because nobody exposes the lies that have been going on and have been pushed. There was never a party switch, none of that. And we are all God's children. We all come from the same creator. So white, black, blue, brown, we all been manipulated by the world anyway. You can't serve two masters. And if we're looking at this from a spiritual perspective anyway, white is pure. We all are white on the inside if you're living correctly, because everybody is brothers and sisters in spirit. And we all would say that black has always been associated with the devil, with dark, with demonic things. So when you rise above the skin color manipulation, you see what's really going on. It's a battle against God to remove God from everything. He's already out of schools, and they want God far and gone so they can manipulate your kids' brains. But we see through it, and we not playing those games. Nah, we got it.
Baby, batter up. Love it or hate it, everything I say is facts, bruh. So fall back, cuz Black Lives Matter, right? So why you mad at me when I say white lives matter, huh? Yeah, I said white lives matter, yo. I ain't with the chit-chat about this and that, bruh. So fall back, cuz Black Lives Matter, right? So why you mad at me when I say white lives matter, huh? I already covered this. Think skin color is so beautiful and so stupid. Folks come against one another over it. Dawg, we been over it.
Like real life, my brain has no idea what color my skin is at all. However, I know when I sit and I ask a question in my head, that question goes somewhere. And if I sit there long enough, an answer comes back to that thing. That ain't got nothing to do with me being black or white. That comes from me being connected to a creator. You connected to that same creator. Think bigger. Stop being manipulated. That's low vibrational. Raise your consciousness.
I ain't no better. You ain't no better. No one is. So man to man, look me in the eyes. Windows of the soul, don't know how to tell lies. Time to get with the times, hey. Man, a race thing lame. Only race that matter is the human race, we all the same.
Hey, real life, they was arguing about race and 60 years ago. You know how retarded that sound? Sorry, I don't know if I can use that word. My apologies. Script, you know how bad that sound? I'm not arguing about something they was talking about 60 years ago. Let's evolve. Let's move forward. Let's come up with new concepts. Stop trying to keep us stuck in the past. Grow or die, create or disintegrate.
Bang, keep the same energy where they kill at. Buying mansions with the money people could've paid their bill with. Call it white lives matter, really don't care if you feel that. Kinda like BLM, don't care what 60 mil at. Yeah, shot town shooting every day. Same thing in St. Louis where I stay. You say black lives matter, really? Okay, then why they keep killing themselves like Kurt Cobain? No names ever matter.
The leading cause of death for black males ages 15 to 44 is homicide. Let's not be manipulated. It has nothing to do with the police. It has nothing to do with white people. It has nothing to do with anything external. It is the lack of family, the lack of moral character, the lack of self-love, the lack of self-esteem, the lack of valuing yourself as a human being. That's the biggest issue. You know, Kanye, on his first album, College Dropout, he has a track called We Don't Care. And on that track, he says, we're not supposed to make it till 25. Joke's on you, we still alive. Because as a black American, you're manipulated to think you're not going to make it to 25. However, you never stop and look from the other side of it. As a white American, you manipulated to think that you some white supremacist and you evil just your skin color. The same game has been played on both of us from opposite sides. We just can't see it. Now we got the internet so we can vibe together and have these conversations. But we've all been played by the media. Now the lights is on. It's time to shine. Revenge always goes to the Lord.
If the white, I guess, privileges sending checks, they must have had a right address. I'm loving everyone, I don't even know what hate is. Go ahead and call me racist, but fact is somebody still had to say it.
I love everybody. Hey. Yup. Look here, look here, look here. That's the truest statement right there. Nobody half the country is mixed right now. You see biracial kids everywhere you go. You see biracial couple. Man, come on, dog. When is the last time you've been somewhere and haven't seen a biracial kid? I guess that's the better question. Ben Simmons, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Judd. That's the comical part about it. But also, they use the biracial ones as the front line for the oppressed regimes, the Colin Kaepernicks who ain't ever had to struggle in life. It's all a big. We at war right now. Spiritual war, mental manipulation, and I do think that the masses are slowly waking up. You know, no group wakes up from the Matrix all at the same time, but one by one, you start to. What the hell is going on? And once you start to see it, you can't unsee it. Like that's the thing. And once you become consciousness, is it never goes away. And you know that it's a long game. Like it ain't about changing today, tomorrow, or next week, but it's about just sparking the brain. Because I don't say that. I do think that I'm powerful enough to change this thing. However, we know how it go when you try to take on this machine. They just randomly, you just ain't around no more. So it ain't about being the individual, but it's about sparking the brain that sparks the brain that sparks the brain. Because I can't be the only person that's seeing that we're being divided over skin color and jabbed or unjabbed or sexual orientation. And what you used to be, the thing that united us, we was all God's children. No matter what you come from, no matter what you look like as God, blesses us all. And so I'm not saying that you got to be dummy religious, but understand that you come from somewhere. And you're going to go somewhere when you leave. So just leave behind something valuable, something important. You know, if you have children, understand that you could potentially have grandchildren one day, and they want to see what you did during these chaotic times of Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter. Was you on the sideline? Was you holding up the black square? Or was you really out here seeing through the fog and really trying to unite people? Because that's all it takes is a few people to step up, and then you encourage somebody, and then it's a domino effect. Shout out to Mesus for this fire track. Everything that this man makes is really dope. We're going to have to hop on a live stream one day and conversate just to kill the narrative what's more of the Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter. Because once again, we are all spirits encased in human flesh. We all come from the same creator. We all have the same talent. We all have this. Well, I'll take that back. We all do not have the same talent. But every single one of us has talent that we can give to the world. What you choose to do with your talent is up to you. I know what I'm doing with mine. I know what Mesus is doing with his. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Until next time, we outie. Peace. White Lives Matter.